everyone, Leslie Ray here with a Tuesday tutorial by Digital Lights by Luby Lou. Today I'm going to share with you a new cut file that is in the shop. It's a pop-up box card, and if you've been paying attention on the internet lately, these cool pop-up boxes are fantastic. A couple of weeks back, Christine showed us how to make one from scratch, and inspired by that, Luby has made this wonderful cut files. This is great for all of your electronic cutting machines. Any of them that take the SVG files to cut with can use this. The other thing is if you are like myself and don't have a cut file or electronic cutting machine, there's also a PDF file included, and that's what I'm going to be making my card with today. So for this, you need the pop-up card box files, Easter egg molly, and mix them up paper pack, some cardstock, tape runners, die cuts, markers, however you want to embellish your card. Alright, let's get started. You'll get some cut files, and like this is mine that I got for doing the hand cutting, and you can see it already has the 3 panels and the big panel. It's got your down here your little piece that you fold up, and then this also not only does it come with a box, but it also comes with an envelope. And the envelope files are very simple. You get a page like this, and then you get another page like this. And what's great about this is that it will, you just trim it out and make your card. Now, I like to put on one side my paper. And so for this card, I'm using the Mix 'em Up paper pack. And I have printed on one side my paper, and I printed on the other side this lovely cut file. So the easiest way to put this together is to go ahead and fold these, and you have some tabs that you need to put some adhesive on, and this is one of them. And this is perfect because after you get done making your card, you have the perfect size envelope to stick it into. And put this down here on the corners. And I will fold these in and put my glue on this side. And I'd already pre-scored these, so that'd be easy. And if you don't have a scoreboard or whatever, you can use a pen and a ruler to score your pieces. I scored them on this with the pen, so it'd be easier to see on the screen. But Luby marks on the ones that you hand cut, she marks them with polka dots, so you can just know that polka dotted edge means you fold versus the solid edge. And this makes the perfect little envelope for our card. So we'll set this aside. And, well, actually I have one more piece I want to put on this. I made a little sign that says Happy Easter to go on mine, on the outside of my card, that matches. So I'm going to put that on the outside. And I'll do that real quick while I'm here. Now, for your box, you can do likewise. You can put your paper on one side to help with the covering, and then on the other side have your cut files. Turn this the right way so I can get it on there. So this will be for my Easter card. Okay. Now, for your box, you can do the same thing. If you wanted to go ahead and print a color on this side, and then on this side deal with this and the decoration of this separately, you can certainly do that. But the way this is going to come together is it's going to fold like this, and this is going to go down, and then you will have a piece that sits in here like so, that you add all your pop-ups onto. And this is great because you can stick all kinds of stuff in here and make it really cute. And if you look online, there's tons of these going around. This is the fad right now. So what I'm going to do is I have already pre-cut some digipaper that I printed out. And these are about 2¼ inches wide for the PDF file. And if you wanted to go ahead and pre-ink or edge your papers, you could do that. And this is going to fit right there. And on mine, I want all of these panels down here to be stripes along with that back panel. So I am going to go ahead and put those on here. And this card opens up as a box, but it will ultimately fold completely up and fit into that flat envelope that we made just a minute ago. So while you're doing this, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and put your papers across the top as well. And you can match them up if you want to, or you don't have to. I'll go ahead and do that while I'm here. These top sides here, these up here, you will actually not see unless you are folding it up. Otherwise, you won't see them at all. But I'm going to go ahead and decorate them because you will fold it up. I mean, that's part of the pop-up of the pop-up box, so it'll be fun to see them upside down. Now, you can do yours any way you like. You could have them different colors up here, whatever. But when the pop-up box folds closed, you will see all 4 pieces. So now we're ready to deal with the inside parts. Okay. Now to do this, I'm going to go ahead and put my colored papers across the top. And for this one, I chose to do, to coordinate with my stripe, this fun polka dot. Because I just love these papers in this paper pack. This is a fun paper pack. It came with the new release, and you can use all kinds of different ones. There's sports ones. There's just these lovely fun dots and stripes. You know, whichever you wanted to use. And so, here we go. It's the last flap. And again, you can see here, these are all fold lines, so they're dotted. If you were concerned about seeing them, you might go back with a marker over the edge, or you could take a piece of sandpaper and sand that off. For demo purposes, I'm going to leave them, but in my final, you'll see that I've gone back in and inked them. So this is how this is going to go together. I'm going to put some glue here, just to give it a little extra oomph, using my 3-in-1 beacon because it has a real good hold. So I like that. That'll get that nice and stuck for me. I'll flip this over to glue it. There we go. So here we go. And this one does not fold down. It stays up. And I like that contrast with the stripes and the dots going on. Now we want to stick this piece down in here. And it'll fit down in there like so. So we're going to glue the edges that are going to touch the box. And again, on this one, I'm going to use my 3-in-1. And where it's going to touch the side of the box is where I'm going to glue. And it should be touching the side of the box in 3 places. And then we'll stick it down in here. And it is built to fit just perfect. So it should look like this. And when you close it, and you want to do this on both directions, close it this way, and then close it this way to make sure you get a good fold on that. So again, close it one way, and then close it the other way. And so now it's ready. And this is where you can have a whole lot of fun. We're going to stick Molly in here. We're going to stick some grass in here. We're going to stick some eggs in here and jazz it up. And when you're doing this, make it so that when you close it, everything stays in your folded up box. So periodically, while you're adding stuff, you want to close it and make sure it's all within here so that it doesn't creep out. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see it. But I'm going to show you as I go along. I want to put Molly on one of my folds. And see, I don't want her little ears to come out the top. So I'm going to make sure she's down deep enough in there. Okay. Or if she does come out, that she can go back in. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to start with a little bit of grass in here. And I'm going to make my grass be as long as it needs to be. So it's going to go about right there. And I'm going to glue part of it to the opening here. On each of the flaps, you could add your own little sentiments you wanted to add. Anything that makes you think of what your box is about. Anything to make you happy.